Thursday night baseball set to come your way from Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Nate Eovaldi gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Striding in, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is looked at for ball 1, and we are underway in Tampa. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
I know there's a lot of expectations for Xander Bogaerts to turn it around soon. It's been a tough go for him so far in this series. He hasn't gotten a hit yet, and he's a guy that they really rely on. They need to get him going sooner than later.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. One out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Gomez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, right fielder.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Betts is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And now a pitch on the way. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. On to the bottom of the first now in St. Pete. It's now 2-0 Boston. Rick Porcello starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Malik.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter. Porcello, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, man, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Up next for the Rays, Denard Span. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Rounded down the third baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third baseline. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, whew, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Comes set with the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Span leads off first with 1 away. Two and 1.
He's going.
The 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
2 gone. Here's C.J. Cron now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Betts at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Striding in for Boston, Hanley Ramirez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hanley swings and sends it to deep left. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Let's go.
First pitch of the at bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Devers stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
1 out, nobody on. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Hit to first. Home loves it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
The 1-2. Line to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. He's set. Here it comes. In there. 0-1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Come on, man, strike him out.
From the belt, the pitch. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Boston leads it 3-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. And there's one away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vazquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Carlos Gomez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Brad Miller, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. In his career against Porcello, he's collected 11 hits in 40 tries. He's also driven in 9 runs.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Miller is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start.
Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's Echeverria now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Echeverria takes it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Get out of here, Red Sox.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gomez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready to take his hacks again, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, and with it the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. In there, 1-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Benintendi is off at first with 2 away. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1 that misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Now the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The 1-2. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. One run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's in there safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
3 runs already home here. Two balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this pitcher.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
He's set. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
One and two, here it comes. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox on top, 7-1. Striding in once again, Malik Smith. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 2, Denard.
Digging in to try it again, Denard Span. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's the 1-out single.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Span, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. He'll shuffle it on over to Porcello, covering for the out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of 1, though.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fouled away.
Get there.
The 0-2 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Come on, Reese.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for Tampa. They're down 7-1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Jose De Leon answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Mookie Betts will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Let's go, Tampa.
First offering on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. The 0-1 pitch. Up around the face. Seven runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Come on, let's do it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's J.D. Martinez. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Let's go, Ray!
Fouled off. Ramos might try to make a play on it, and that's going to land foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2-2.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Benintendi brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he'll lay off a slider too low. Ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Come on now. Let's get a king right here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
Ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Get out of here, Red Sox.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Benintendi, the runner at second with 1 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another full count pitch on its way to third. Duffy over to his left on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
Go home, Red Sox.
From the stretch, sent on the ground out to second. Miller is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Red Sox 9, the Rays 1. So striding forward now, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Bogaerts is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kevin Kiermaier. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is.
Here we go.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looped out towards short. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Up next for the Rays, Brad Miller looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Ball 2.
And he misses again, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Now batting, Adeiny Echeverria. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Kiermaier on second. Miller on at first with 2 down. Count now a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 towards second. So this is right to Pedroia, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They trail big. It's 9-1. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll start off the fifth in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Vasquez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
The 0-1. Slow bouncer to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
Let's go Tampa.
He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's set and the 2-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. One out and a runner on second base. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Soft liner toward first. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
In now, Xander Bogaerts as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way, and it's 1-1. Popped him up. Coming in is Gomez. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And that misses 2-2. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Bogaerts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Trying to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Hit to short. He'll go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 10-1. Malik Smith the next to hit. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. And a fastball just a bit up. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Let's go, Ray.
The 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Popped him up. Devers has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder, Denard.
So one away for Denard Span. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1-1.
Inside.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Into the box now. Wilson Ramos 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Vasquez waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready once again, Hanley Ramirez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. One out, nobody on.
You want to try that call again?
And it's fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Go Rays!
The 2-1. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. Ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bradley, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Go back up, Sox.
2-2 now.
2-2, count.
The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Red Sox lead 1. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Digging in once again, C.J. Cron. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First delivery to him on the way. Wind up and the 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bradley moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt
Stepping
Duffy.
into the box, Matt Duffy. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Ramirez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Vasquez on at first, nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Let's go! Shut him down!
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Span arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Don't let him score!
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Runners are at first and third, one away. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Come on, you can do it!
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Shut him down now!
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
J.D. Martinez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. 2 out with the man at first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Kiermaier. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. The Red Sox are out in front, 11-1. Here's Carlos Gomez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in now, Brad Miller, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Let him go.
In there, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike. Step up.
3-1. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Gomez aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted the other way to left center.
On the run is Benintendi.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Echeverria now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he is in there.
You know, D-Roll, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. First and second now, one man out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Denard Span. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted down the line in left.
Benintendi in pursuit,
but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 misses down below the knees.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Here's the 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez is there for it, and the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 11, the Rays 2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
That's ball
Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Misses off the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
2 strikes.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie.
Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. Back with more on a Thursday night following this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 33, Matt Barnes.
Digging in to try it again, C.J. Cron. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
C.J. Cron.
From the stretch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Ready once again, Matt Duffy. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that just misses inside. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 home on the ground to the right side. There to get it is Pedroia. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin.
Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Let's go, Rays.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field.
Go, Tampa.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Nighttime here in the Tampa Bay St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 8th in this one on the show. Striding in once again, Rafael Devers. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Echeverria shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready for another chance. Christian Vasquez. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. But tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Vasquez at second. Pedroia is over at first with 1 away. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Kiermaier coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. Here's Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position. Grounded weakly toward third. Duffy is up with it, and the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Boston's out in front, 11-2. At the plate, Carlos Gomez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-0 is laid off of down and in. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 2-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Hey, come on now, Tampa.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Let it go, Ray.
Into the box, Brad Miller. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now. Adeiny Echeverria. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 5.
Way to go, Ray.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Boston posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Rick Porcello earns the win, his 2nd. Nate Eovaldi is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.